3, 2.
What's up, mga kasayans?
And today we're going to discuss about
Diffusion.
And today we are going to introduce ourselves. Hi, I'm Gino A. Fernandez.
I'm Julius Magalso. I'm Julius Kayat
I'm
Camille.
Jadrick Maybuk, and we are
The Group 2.
Good day mga kascience! Diffusion is the movement of particles that travels from a high concentration to an area of low concentration until the area of equilibrium is mixed. A distinguishing feature of diffusion is that it is the result in mixing or maximum concentration without using motion. Diffusion occurs only in liquid and gases when their molecular particles collide randomly and spreads out. One example of this in our daily life when we mix hot coffee and cold milk.
Good day, mga kascience. So, another experiment or example of diffusion by using oil and food coloring. And now I will commence my experiment. First, we fill the glass with the water and pour the oil on the glass together with the food coloring. And after pouring all the ingredients, let's watch it sings and then let's observe. As we observe, we can see the mixtures of oil and food coloring dances together with the water. As of the oil forms a bubble that floats back to the surface. And this happens because oil has lower density than water.
The dancing occurs due to the process called diffusion. It is because the concentration of the coloring is higher near the oil layer. The coloring molecules randomly move towards the bottom, where the concentration of the coloring is the lowest.
Hello, mga ka-science! We will conduct another study about diffusion. First, take a bottle of perfume, remove the stopper, and then hold it a few centimeters away of a friend's nose. After a few seconds or two, they will be able to smell the perfume although their nose is not touching the bottle. The molecules of air and the molecules of water of perfume in the spray are all moving around quickly and randomly. The molecules of perfume collide with other molecules of their own type and also with molecules of air. It is very likely for any one perfume molecule to be able to move across the room without hitting other molecules of one type or another, but they will eventually get there after many collisions. The slow erotic patterns is called diffusion.
What's up, mga kascience? So today we're going to conduct another experiment that will explain diffusion. So we will explain diffusion through food coloring and temperature. So what are the materials that we need? So we need 2 big bowls with water and 3 waters with 3 different temperature. So the brown one represents the room temperature water. The orange or yellow one represents the cold water, and the red one represents the hot water. Now, let's conduct the experiment. Now, we're going to pour the brown water or the room temperature water in the bowl. Now, as you can see, the normal temperature water spreads the water evenly throughout the bowl. As you can see, it quickly made the transparent bowl into brown. Now, let's move on to the cold and hot water. Now first, the cold water. So we'll put this in the bowl. So as you can see, the cold water is denser and the water will generally sink. The yellow water also spreads slower than the room temperature water. Now so what will happen if we put the hot water? So let's put the hot water. So the hot water is less dense and the water greatly floats. Generally floats. So and the water spreads faster. I don't know if you can see this in the camera, but in real life, the two different colors are totally separated. They're on top of each other. Here, the part here, it's yellowish, and the part here is reddish. And I don't know if you can see this, but the two waters are completely separated. In hot water, the food coloring spreads out through the water quickly. In the cold water, the food coloring spreads out through the water slowly. The hot water causes the food coloring to diffuse water faster. This means that the higher temperature of the fluid or the water, the faster it will diffuse. And the colder the fluid or the water is, the slower it will diffuse.
Hi mga ka-science! Thank you for watching the video about the diffusion.
And I hope you learned so many things about our experiments.
That's all, thank you. Bye-bye mga kasayang!